Alrighty, daily time. We got intrigue and what's farm hands? Shop has to be cornucopia, right? I'm gonna guess this is cornucopia guilds. It's a hammer. I'm none the wiser. Intrigue and something. I think it's cornucopia guilds. What's going on? We got village, weak village. Nobles is a bit more decent at being draw than it is a village. Draw. So terminal draw, some villages. Plus buy. There's Baron, which is not very strong at being plus buy. You can also gain things with upgrade or remake. You could remake some 5s into nobles, then like lurk them back out of the trash, for example. Probably you want to play with a copy of Baron and an estate, just so you could do double province, I presume. Plenty of thinning, upgrade, trading post, remake. That's not a problem. So it seems like a pretty straightforward smithy village engine, where we got 2 big smithies, 2 $4 villages, and then probably, I think it's just like 1 Baron and maybe a few upgrades is the payload, and you're looking to do about double province, is what I suspect. We'll see how it goes. Got the 4-3. Instinct says remake shop. Remake gets you thin fast. Shop is the most inoffensive thing to pair with that. If you open Baron, you could spike a big price point. Hitting 6 doesn't seem important. Baron's usually good at hitting like big numbers like 6 and 7. Like you could conceivably try to hit 5 and go straight into trading post or upgrade, but I don't think those are like really noticeably better than remake in the first place. So I think it's just remake shop. Well, silver lining. At least a remake definitely didn't bottom deck. Not gonna say I love trashing 2 coppers on the first shuffle. Next turn's likely to be a doozy as well. Don't think I can support a second shop. I don't even want a silver. I'm gonna get silvers involuntarily when I remake these estates. Is a lurker better than nothing? Maybe. Has some minor synergy here, like later on you can do the upgrade stuff. Has a little bit of synergy with mining village. Like if you find one lurker, but you have a mining village, you can pop the mining village and gain it back from the trash, so your lurker at least deals a little bit of something. I think lurker has some utility. I'm not 100% on that. Second shop and pass turn. Well, there's a 1 in 5 chance that this shop could draw the lurker. Actually, it would be drawing it dead anyway, so there's no... Oh! How did that get there? Hard bot, you greedy devil. Well, if you want to give me nobles, I guess I'll take it. And a mining village. Hardbot did the lurker mining village thing. Clever girl. Didn't leave anything ridiculous in the trash this time. I think I could probably support a third shop. I have a decent number of unique action cards and we'll be adding more. Certainly I'd prefer shop over silver, as long as I can play it non-terminally. Well, there's no second lurker down there, but, ooh. Found my nobles. I could potentially draw back around to the second lurker. I'm 50-50 to find the lurker. I don't think I care that much about the 2 coins. I think I want to take the gamble. Okay, I forgot how many shops I have. I was way more than 50-50 to find the lurker. Alright, we gained something nice. What is the something nice? Upgrade? Torturer? Oh, am I even killing this last estate? I talked about wanting Baron, didn't I? I'm pretty sure. I like the idea of having a Baron, so maybe I'm just trashing. 2 coppers here with remake. And what's this bottom card? I have to have trashed an even number of cards just because that's how remake works. So it must be a copper, right? Because I have 3 of my 10 junk cards left. I can't have trashed 7, I don't think. Yeah, so it's gotta be a copper. So I'm probably gonna hit, if I play the lurker, play this thing, I'll hit 4. So I could buy a Baron. I probably need another village then, I think. The bot has left a shop in the trash. I don't super much want that. Well, I'm just misclicked there. I think probably the shop can just stay there. Okay, whatever I draw here, I can potentially play. I don't have the terminal space to like gain torture and get in an attack and also play the Baron in the remake. I don't need to play the remake this turn, so it could be gain torture, attack them, play the Baron. I don't think that the torture attack hurts all that much. The bot appears to be about as thin as I am, maybe slightly less so. So it's got a remake, you can deal with the curses. I could gain a second Baron, but that Baron's not doing a whole heck of a lot. What happens if I gain the shop from the trash, trash that with the remake, and then just lurk that back? That's probably the best thing I can do at this stage, now that I'm thinking about it. Another mining village. Regain that. Torture, nobles. Certainly torture is the better card on average, but I just said the bot's pretty thin. Curses probably don't hurt that much. Could be torture here. I'm going to say torture and a third lurker. The lurkers, I think, are actually doing a decent amount of stuff here between the mining village synergy and the remake / upgrade stuff. That I think I can make use of them. This is definitely a kingdom where you gotta watch out for piles. Just given the way the lurker pile is going, both players have hella lurkers. Lurker has a tendency to empty piles very quickly, because you can have an expensive pile like nobles or torture that's got like 5 left in it. You don't have to trash them and gain them. If you're just trying to pile out, you just like play 5 lurkers, trash 5 tortures, and then you've emptied it 25 worth of cards. So seeing, 3 piles already empty-ish is some cause for alarm. I might want to trash mining village, but I believe I have a third one, so I can reconsider that in just a second. Okay, my bottom 2 cards are an estate and a 4th shop, I believe. Yeah, another shop. Okay. So, play mining village draws the estate. Can play a shop and draw the other thing. What do I most want here? An upgrade, perhaps? Upgrade is just remake, but a lot less of a burden on your deck. I think I'm going to take an upgrade. It's a card I for sure want. And now, what am I doing with these? Shop, upgrade, trash remake into something, regain remake, buy a farmhand, set aside the other shop. I don't know exactly. Probably doesn't involve playing the remake, just because I could remake the upgrade up to nobles, but because it's terminal, I couldn't regain the upgrade after that off of the lurker. Oh, I meant to play shop on upgrade, and I forgot that I was going to do that. Hopefully that won't make too much of a difference. I guess that's one another torture. Regain, remake, play. Can't play torture because I already played one. That's fine. Can't set it aside, however. Don't think I want to lower that pile any further, so I guess it's silver time now. So I have 3 lurkers in the deck. I got 2 buys with Baron. Got an upgrade, potentially a remake I can play. I'm wondering how viable it will be to empty these piles. Probably not unless the bot lowers them further. Let me just double check that. So imagine my lurker trashes 3 mining villages, and then my upgrade trashes a shop into a mining village. I've emptied that pile. I could remake 2 things. I could buy 2 things. I think I'm 2 gains short. I would both be 1 gain short of emptying the pile, but I also need an additional gain to take a points lead. I don't think I'm looking to win this turn. So probably then the goal is just to score. So probably upgrade, gains. Did the trading post do anything? So I could remake the 2 curses, or I could gain a trading post, trash the 2 curses, and the trading post becomes a good remake or upgrade target next turn. You could trash the Baron, gain it back with lurker, gain our nobles off of the lurkers. I don't think the trading post sounds super necessary. I think I'm fine just trashing the 2 curses with remake. So maybe in that case, I just get a farmhands and set something aside to make sure I don't dud next turn. Let's make sure I can play all the stuff I want to play if I do that. So upgrade, trash shop, gain farmhand, set aside shop. Lurker gains shop, lurker gains nobles. I play these farming villages. I play the estate. I feel like I'm underplaying my turn in that case. I got a lot of draw that I'm not using. Maybe the upgrade should gain a second upgrade. Just the Baron and the trash. Probably remake. Can I play 2 Barons this turn? Let me ask that question. I trash Shop and Curse, gaining a Baron. I play Mining Village, I draw the Baron. I discard an estate. I would have enough draw in theory. I might not be able to play all of that. I think I should be able to play all that. The problem is my shops are running out of targets, is basically the limitation there. But I think that should be fine. So let's do that, maybe. I hope I didn't miscalculate this. But yeah, this sounds a lot nicer. I feel like I've accomplished more with this turn. All right, 13. Province Torturer. Wowza. Okay. Well, I'm glad I took some points because we might be taking a turn off here. Again, I could have potentially averted this by gaining a farmhands and setting aside a shop. That was the line I was considering, which would have helped avoid this. It accomplished so much less. Maybe there was a line that played 2 barons and still gained a farmhands. I didn't have anything left to set aside, I don't think, given the exact set of choices I made. So probably I'm just buying a farmhands now and setting aside the nobles. So I think piles are now starting to look a lot more realistic. There's 1 less shop in the pile. I have 1 more plus buy, and at least at the moment I have the points lead. That might change before I get another turn. Nobles is also a low pile now. I suspect that there's going to be a win next turn. The biggest limitation, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is that these piles are so darn cheap. They're actually not very easy to get with the lurkers. So maybe the lurkers are emptying these, and I'm getting the nobles off the remakes. In any case, I think I got way more than enough gains to do these, or maybe Mining Village ends up being easier, I'm not sure exactly. But I also have a nice starting hand, so I think I can safely pop these. It also means my shop can replay the Mining Village. Let's draw with the nobles, because I might end up wanting to remake some of these things. So maybe I use both barons to gain estates, and then the remake can turn the estates into shops. Might be the simplest way. Okay. Gain a nobles. Trash a curse. Lower pile. Lower pile. You can gain both shops off of the remake play. So this lurker, I have more than enough money. I might as well just get back the nobles for extra points. Then I can buy out the lurker and a province. Yeah, I think the core of this is play the villages, play the smithies, and then you got to play the specific decisions by ear. I think probably the most difficult part of this kingdom is when you get to the end of your shuffle and you got all these little Like you can remake stuff, you can upgrade stuff, you can gain stuff back from the trash with Lurker, you could pop a mining village and regain that. You could set aside a card with the farmhands. Trying to figure out which of those lines maximizes the value of your turn, I think, is going to be the difficult part of this one. What did the bot end up doing? Got some villages, got some draw, got a remake. Has, I think, a few too many Lurkers, and hasn't quite thinned enough. Seems like the bot's doing the right stuff, but I have to imagine the bot might have been underplaying those end of turn positions. Let's go take a look. It seems to be a little bit lacking in stuff at this point in the game. So it opened remake shop. I think that checks out. That struck me as the obvious opening. Mining village turn 3 remake. Okay, never mind. Bot gets a pass. The bot bottom decked both its remaking. Oh, the bot had the golden sombrero here when you bottom deck both your opening buys. 1 in 66 chance of that, and it's obviously terrible when it happens. So the bot had the worst of 66 possible second shuffles, which I think probably explains why they're behind. I'm interested in this Twisted Trash Nobles. I mean, maybe it's as simple as, oh my god, I'm horrifically behind, make a desperation play. But I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense, because this is turn 5. They're at the top of a shuffle. They play this Lurker. There's no way they're getting back around to this Lurker on the turn 6. Like, they're not shuffling their deck here. And so I've already bought a Lurker. Yeah, I bought a Lurker turn 4. Turn 5 Lurker, I could conceivably not find for a few turns. This turn 4 Lurker, they know that I'm going to see, like turn 5 or turn 6. This strikes me as not just like risky, like I hope I beat him to the punch and get to my Lurker. It's just like really, really unlikely to work, given where they are in their shuffle versus where I am in my shuffle. So that was probably a dubious move, if the bot made one major mistake. The bot was doing a little bit of gameplay tricks. I remember it did the mining village regain thingy. So yeah, maybe some poor choices by the bot, but it also had some quite poor starting luck.